The Mayan civilization was one of the most advanced ancient civilizations in the Americas. It flourished in the region that is now present-day Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. The Mayans developed a complex society with remarkable achievements in various fields, including architecture, art, mathematics, astronomy, and writing. Here are some key aspects and characteristics of the Mayan civilization. Timeline: the Mayan civilization spanned a long period, with its peak occurring from around 250 to 900 AD. However, Mayan culture and settlements existed for several centuries before and after this period. City-states: the Mayans were organized into independent city-states rather than a unified empire. Each city-state, such as Tikal, Palenque, Chichen Itza, and Copan, had its own ruling elite and government structure. Architecture: the Mayans were renowned for their impressive architectural achievements. They built grand cities, temples, palaces, and pyramids using stone and stucco. The most notable structures include the stepped pyramids known as Pyramids of the Sun or Pyramids of the Moon. Writing system: the Mayans developed a complex writing system, often referred to as hieroglyphic writing. It consisted of a combination of glyphs representing both phonetic sounds and concepts. Mayan hieroglyphs were inscribed on stone monuments, stelae, pottery, and books known as codices. Mathematics and astronomy: the Mayans had a sophisticated understanding of mathematics and astronomy. They developed a vigesimal, base 20, numerical system and made accurate astronomical observations. The Mayans had a calendar system consisting of a solar calendar, a sacred calendar, and a long count calendar used for tracking longer periods of time. Agriculture and trade: the Mayans practiced advanced agricultural techniques, including terrace farming and irrigation. They cultivated crops such as maize, corn, beans, squash, and cacao. Trade was an important aspect of Mayan civilization, and they established extensive trading networks, exchanging goods such as jade, obsidian, textiles, and salt. Social structure: Mayan society was hierarchical, with a ruling elite comprising nobles, priests, and kings who held political and religious power. The majority of the population consisted of farmers and laborers. Slavery was also present in Mayan society. Religion and rituals: the Mayans had a complex religious system with a pantheon of gods and goddesses. They built elaborate temples and conducted rituals, including human sacrifices and bloodletting ceremonies. Religion played a significant role in Mayan society, influencing political decisions and agricultural practices. Decline and disappearance: the exact reasons for the decline of the Mayan civilization are still debated among scholars. Factors such as environmental degradation, warfare, political instability, and social unrest are believed to have contributed to the collapse of many Mayan city-states by the 10th century AD. However, Mayan culture and people continue to exist, albeit in smaller and scattered communities. Rediscovery and modern Maya: the Mayan civilization remained largely unknown to the wider world until the 19th century, when explorers and archaeologists began to uncover and study Mayan ruins and artifacts. Today, descendants of the ancient Mayans still inhabit the region, preserving their rich cultural heritage and traditions. These are just some of the key aspects of the Mayan civilization. Their achievements continue to fascinate researchers, and ongoing archaeological discoveries provide new insights into their complex society and cultural practices. The Mayan people had rich customs and traditions that were an integral part of their daily lives. Here are some notable customs and traditions of the Mayan people. Social structure: Mayan society was hierarchical, with a social structure consisting of rulers, nobles, priests, farmers, artisans, and laborers. Social status was often inherited, and individuals had specific roles and responsibilities within their community. Agriculture and subsistence: agriculture was a fundamental aspect of Mayan life. They practiced slash-and-burn agriculture, cultivating crops such as maize, corn, beans, squash, cacao, and various fruits. Farming techniques, including terrace farming and irrigation, were employed to maximize agricultural productivity. Rituals and religion. Mayan religious beliefs and rituals played a significant role in their culture. They worshipped a pantheon of gods and goddesses, with each deity associated with specific aspects of life and nature. Rituals involved offerings, prayer, bloodletting ceremonies, and human sacrifices, which were believed to maintain cosmic balance and ensure the well-being of the community. Calendar system. The Mayans developed a sophisticated calendar system. They had multiple calendars, including a solar calendar, a sacred calendar, and the long count calendar. These calendars were used to determine auspicious times for agricultural activities, religious ceremonies, and predicting celestial events. Art and crafts. The Mayans were highly skilled in various artistic and craft forms. They created intricate pottery, sculptures, jewelry, and textiles adorned with vibrant colors and elaborate designs. Mayan art often depicted mythological stories, religious motifs, and scenes from everyday life. Ball game. The Mayans played a ceremonial ball game known as Pacatok or Ulama. It was a significant sporting and ritualistic event, played with a rubber ball on a ball court. The game held religious and symbolic importance and was often associated with concepts of fertility, warfare, and cosmic battles. Clothing and fashion. Mayan attire varied based on social status and gender. Traditional clothing included wraparound skirts for women and loincloths or tunics for men. Textiles were often elaborately woven and decorated with intricate patterns and symbols, representing cultural identity and social status. Oral tradition and storytelling. The Mayans had a rich oral tradition, passing down stories, myths, and historical accounts through generations. Storytelling played a vital role in preserving cultural heritage, transmitting knowledge, and reinforcing societal values. Trade and commerce. The Mayans were involved in extensive trade networks, exchanging goods such as jade, obsidian, textiles, salt, and feathers. Trade routes facilitated the exchange of valuable commodities and fostered cultural exchange among different Mayan city-states. Festivals and celebrations. The Mayans celebrated various festivals and ceremonies throughout the year. These events marked important agricultural milestones, religious observations, and community gatherings. They often involved music, dance, feasting, and religious rituals. These customs and traditions showcase the diverse and vibrant cultural practices of the Mayan people. While some aspects of Mayan customs have evolved or changed over time, many traditional practices are still celebrated and preserved by contemporary Mayan communities today.